What's up, guys? David, representing eSports256 here, and yeah, I'm basically here to talk about mainly one thing, and that's about the game we had the other day versus Brescia eSports. This is an eSports team that's based in Italy, so yeah, it's kind of good to see, this happening. We're starting to have friendly competitions with other esports teams, other countries, and that's a good start for esports in the country. Basically, I want to talk about how yesterday's match went down and give you guys the details on that and anything else that may come in later on. So for y'all that follow our socials, it's been going on for like a week now. We've been putting out all the info we can from IG, WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. Check out eSports256, by the way, all socials. We also started the Twitch channel. For those of you that don't know, Twitch is a streaming site, like how you see on Netflix and all that, but this is basically streaming for video games and basically other things, but yeah, mainly video games. So we started a Twitch channel. You'll need to check it out. There will be linked in the descriptions and everywhere else. Yeah, so eSports256, the same throughout the whole. Yeah, so what I was saying is that this game was broadcast on our Twitch channel in English. Yeah, though we had a couple of difficulties here and there, but we rectified them and the rest of the stream went smooth, So yeah, this was a game of Fortnite. For those of you that don't know, again, Fortnite is a battle royale game in which, basically 100 people, last man standing, whoever wins, wins, last person standing, that kind of thing. But Fortnite has a couple of modes, and we created a custom mode, who are using box fights. Yeah, box fights, it's kind of the meta in the game. What happens is that you build, you shoot, build your own cover and all that stuff. Basically, that's it. But yeah, box fights, it's basically testing how good you are with the building aspect of the game and the battle aspect of the game. So mixing those together in a kind of defensive and offensive. How well can you be offensive and defensive in small spaces? So that's how it is. So it was in a knockout scheme. So, two people go head to head. Whoever wins, knocked out. The loser gets knocked out. So basically that was the kind of mode we're playing, but with our different players that were chosen to play. So yeah, this match happened at around 10 p.m. East African time and ended around 1 a.m. Yeah, I know, late, but what are you doing either way? The time depends. But yeah, and thank you to all who attended the stream. Thank you to all who have been giving support. It means so much to the page and to the whole, eSports256. We look forward to, bringing you guys more content, more competitions, and all that good stuff. I just mainly want to say we are really happy with the results, that the outcome of the game. It was kind of hectic at the beginning, but we clutched it, and it was really good. You guys should check it out. The highlights will be posted later on our YouTube channel, and yeah, you can also check out the Brescia eSports. Okay, everything will be linked down in the description. There's so many pages that you guys need to check out, mostly if you're interested in games, and those of you who are kind of new to the gaming scene or just want to check it out for the sake of checking it out. I'm trying to explain this to people who know about gaming and those who are just new to the whole thing. One other thing I would like to address was that you'll notice that we faced a couple of problems, basically because of is what they call, okay, yeah, it's to deal with the location, the distances we are from each other. You know, they're a team in Italy, we're in, you know, Uganda, and the distance is kind of a problem. And usually with these games, they're played on a server ping system. For those who don't know what that is, this is basically, you know, the game has its servers set around the globe, you know, in different areas. The problem we faced is that we don't have a dedicated server in you know, in Africa, let alone Uganda. So the easiest servers we could use were Middle East and EU. So the Italians are closer to the EU server, so they basically had a better ping advantage. It's called the ping. Usually, many times when we try to play from Uganda, connecting to maybe a Middle East server, or from Uganda to a Europe server, it's kind of a problem. I think these games should look into it. You know, there are also gamers in Africa. I mean, come on, bring servers to Africa. Anyway, so yeah, we decided that we're going to use two servers. We're going to have a server, we're going to have two different rounds, you know, rounds based on the servers that are the best for each team. So we first had a match on the EU server, then we had one on, you know, the Middle East server, and then for the final we just decided that whoever is at the worst advantage, they take the next location. So yeah, so the final round was in the Middle East server. So we shall be showing you the results. They'll pop up somewhere here on the screen. And yeah, first things first, the first match was between Harm the Bot and Brescia's LR Gladia. So Harm the Bot had 160 ping in the first match against the 0 ping of Gladia. So he was kind of, okay, he was at a really good advantage. 0 ping, I mean, you know, when you have 0 ping, that means there's literally 0 latency between you and the server. So whenever you perform an action in the game, it just happens instantly. You know, it connects to your computer, connects to the server, happens immediately. Whereas on the side of people who have high pings, 300 ms, 150 ms, which is what you usually see when you're playing in Africa, connecting to an EU server or Middle East server, you know, you'll wait 300 milliseconds, which doesn't seem a lot, but in the gaming aspect, it's really, really a big factor. It affects everything. You try to do something now, it happens 300 milliseconds later. That is a very bad thing, basing on your reaction times. So as I was saying, the first match was between Harm the Bot, who was on 160 ping, and Gladia, who was on 0, and he lost the rounds, yeah, and Gladia had to advance to the next round. The next match was between UG Coconut versus AMG Vacant. So UG Coco had an okay ping, but he was kind of outsmarted by the Italian member, so we kind of lost that match to them again. So the third match was between our Abdul, you know, Abdul is black, Black Lives Matter, yeah, Abdul, and BSE Pesh. I'm sure that's how they say it. I'm sorry if I'm getting the names wrong. That's how best I can read them, but BSE Pesh. Abdul was on over 200 ping. That is really bad. And he went in and did the undoable. Like, he was going in hard, like with his internet speed that wasn't the best really. He tried his best, and you know, it was a neck and neck game, but unfortunately, you know, Abdul lost the game. And the match results between Abdul and Pesh were 6-4. So Pesh advanced to the next round, but Abdul really showed that, you know, Abdul is wild. And yeah, the next match was between Genie and Kami Craze. Genie was on 120 ms. It's kind of good, but there's still some latency. And this was really unbelievable because Genie is a beast. Genie crushed the competition and took it ahead. What I mean is that Genie went in hard. Genie, despite being on the bad ping, you can't do anything much because, maybe if something is done, for all this, but who knows how long that will be. Games have to bring all their servers to Africa because, man, we need an African server for real. So Genie beat his opponent. He didn't even give him time to breathe. Like, he went in and beat him 5-1. So the last match in the first rounds was between Sammy and Alex. Sammy from eSports256, Alex from Brescia eSports. Oh, by the way, I should mention that Genie was representing eSports256 in case you didn't get that. But just like the other players, Sammy experienced a lot of difficulty, playing with a high ping and all that. So he lost and was eliminated. So at this point, we were left with Genie representing us against 4 of the Italians who, advanced to the next rounds. The next match was AMG Vacant against BSC Pesh, and since there was a disadvantage, there was an imbalance between the players, so the Italians decided that, okay, they're going to verse each other, to take the spot on who is going to advance to the next round, because we only had one player from our side and the rest were on the Italian side. So they decided to go head to head against each other, and this point I was saying, AMG Vacant and BSE Pesh, where Pesh was victorious, and he had to meet the Gladiator in the first semi-final. So at this point, just before Genie's game against Alex, the Middle Eastern server was back to normal, so he opted for the Middle Eastern server. It was better for the ping difference. So Genie went down from 250 and above ping. He went down to about 100 and something ms. So that was good. That was good enough. That's what we had and that's what we could deal with. And so the Italians were also getting around 100 to 180 ping. So it was balanced, that is balanced, level playing field. So we had an advantage, not as much as them, because these guys are used to playing on lower latency. So they were brought to a high latency server, and we balanced out the playing field, but still it had to go on. The match had to go on. The next round was between Genie from eSports256 and Alex from Brescia eSports, and Genie won it. I don't know what happened later on. Alex was unwilling to play, so he just decided to quit, and that meant Genie automatically advanced to the next round. So going on, Gladiator won his semi-final match, and that meant he had to meet Genie in the final. So it was Genie from eSports256 versus Gladiator from Brescia eSports. It was time for the final. And here there was a lot of talk about how are we going to make this as fair as it can get. So we decided we are going to play both matches of the final on 2 different servers. The first match, we're going to play it on the EU server. Next, we shall play the next match on the Middle Eastern server, because to be honest, we didn't want any problems with I had this and this ping, I'm playing on a very bad connection. I can't do this. So we decided we're going to play this final on both servers. So it was going to be decided on server basis. Who wins on this server? Who wins on this server? Out of, a specific number of games. So in the end, Genie, as I said, absolute beast. You all should go and follow this guy. He has his own YouTube channel. We shall also link that down in the description. He won. Despite all the problems, despite all the connection issues and whatnot. In the end, Genie won 5-3. We were on the edge of our seats at this point because, we have really come a long way trying to, figure out what we can do with these online competitions and games and whatnot. So yeah, as the matches progressed, after deciding whether we're going to use the Middle Eastern or the EU server, Genie ended up winning 5-3 in the game. As I said, man's a beast. And we kind of expected it and also didn't expect it at the same time because it was really hard. We weren't sure what was going to happen, but man, we trusted Genie. Genie is mad. He's mad at the game. So yeah, we were waiting for the match to be played on the EU server, but unfortunately, Gladiator went offline. From Brescia eSports, he went offline. I don't know if it was a rage quit or something like that, but yeah, he went offline. And that meant, in conclusion, that Genie won the tournament. So I just want to say congratulations to Genie, congratulations to the whole team, congratulations to the guys who, organized all of this. Our commentator and moderator was Eugene Null, Arthur. Man, he tried his best to be as neutral as he could be. But it fortunately went to our side and we won the tournament. Thank you to Eugene Null. He helped organize the stream. He started it up and all that. And yeah, I just want to congratulate everyone who played. There are going to be more games like this in the near future. We're looking forward to playing with other teams. And even though we had a lot of problems during the whole stream and whatnot, it turned out in our favor, and we just have to be grateful for that. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being there and supporting. Those who were in the comments hyping, those who were just viewing, whatever it was, thanks for being there. We're going to have more of this in the future, so if you want to catch them, subscribe to our Twitch, turn on your post notifications so that when we go live, you'll be able to see us, and follow us on all our other socials, because we have content that we put there from time to time. So if you want to keep up with everything gaming in UG, we got you. So check us out, check out the page, check out everything. We shall keep you posted. We shall keep you informed on, everything you need to know. If you don't know anything, if you're new to this whole gaming scene and whatnot, just leave a comment down in the comment section. We shall try to answer you in the best way we can. We're starting up this gaming scene in UG. It's, we have a couple of problems. There's a lot going on right now, first with the internet, various different factors. People don't have the best equipment, there's just so much that's going on. But for those who can manage to do it, we thank you guys for joining us. We're going to take this thing up in the near future, so keep it locked, check us out, continue to follow us on our socials. We got you. Just want to say, I and the team were so proud of all the players who did their best to attend the game and play the best they could. Yeah, we have problems with our internet. Like, I won't stop saying that internet. Like, problem is with ISPs in Uganda is, we don't look at things to deal with streaming services, downloads and uploads and all that, because usually the data bundles that have been given, the data plans that are being given to the people are usually bundles for just common things, reply your email, reply your WhatsApps, watch a few videos here and there. It's not enough to really do anything much. And I feel that people need to be exposed to a ton of things. How will you be exposed to something if you can't even simply search up, anything on Google? You can't download this and this from the internet. You can't watch a YouTube video. If you want to do all that, you need a ton of internet, which also gets too expensive. So yeah, do hope, if anyone from any ISP in the country is watching, come on guys, make the services better. I mean, we need like more plans, more data plans, because I'm not going to try playing my game on just 1 GB of data. It's not enough. It seems like it's a lot, but I have to do a lot with that 1 GB, and it's literally so little. So maybe if we can find, better plans, better ISPs, whatever it is, we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to just getting, an unlimited maybe source of internet. Maybe if we get sponsors, who knows? We need that to build this esports scene in the country. And it's not only for eSports256, it's for all the gamers in the country, all the gamers in Africa. Problems we're facing, we need servers, we need better internet plans. Internet is too expensive in the country. So literally, if that can be done, trust me, there is so much talent on this continent, in this country. You'll see people going on the esports scene and making it big. So yeah guys, look out for us, watch the next videos, and finally we just want to appeal to all the Epic Games, Steam, Riot Games, Amazon, whoever. Africa needs servers. We really need servers. Bring servers to Africa, because I'm sure there's so many people from Africa who have just left the whole continent, going to other countries to start their esports careers. People are in EU, people are in Australia, all that, because they can't keep up with the internet in the country, and they're making it big in their respective scenes. So yeah, it's an appeal to all those guys. Yeah, I'm signing out. If there's anything that you need to know, as I said, just leave it in the comments below. We shall do our best to answer you. I just want to say we're doing our best. Those who can manage to do it, those who have managed to grow their esports channels and all that in Africa, kudos to you. You guys are the GOATs. We need more people like you. Yeah. Anyway, I'm signing out. Peace. Give Africa a chance. Play your part.